Welcome back guys to the video. This is my 2026 Canadian Grand Prix driver ratings. Enjoy. Kicking things off, we have Valtteri Bottas, who started at sprint 21st, finished at 17th, started the main race 21st, and finished at 16th. I'm giving him a 4 out of 10 because I think he was quite underwhelming compared to his teammate, and qualifying second last both times. And I believe he finished last of the finishers in the race as well. So yeah, quite underwhelming. 4. Moving on, his teammate now, Sergio Perez, started the sprint 16th, finished it 14th. Started the main race 20th, did not finish it. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10, although he didn't finish the main race. Honestly, overall, this entire race week, it was quite decent from him. He was fighting, obviously with the back markers, but somewhat further ahead in terms of the back markers. So yeah, it's a good performance by him. Now move on to Franco Colapinto. If F1 have posted a story about him on their WhatsApp channel, you know it's gonna be a good grade. It's a 10 out of 10 before I even explain first. Started the sprint 13th, finished it 9th. Started main race 10th, finished 6th. So great job to him, obviously. Sprint 1 position away from the points only, which is very good considering he got knocked out in Q2. Qualifying made it to Q3 and got the best career finish of 6th. Back-to-back best career finishes. 7th last time round and 6th here. So well done, Franco. Pierre Gasly now started the sprint 20th, finished it in 20th. Started the main race 14th and finished 8th. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10 because although it was still a good race overall for him, he finished behind Franco, which is unfortunate. And considering, I think he's a victim of his high standards this season, because he did quite well the entire season already. Gabriel Bortoleto up next. Started the sprint 12, finished at 12, started the main race 13th, finished at 13th. At least he's consistent, 6.5 out of 10. I respect the effort, and obviously the Audi is not the best car right now, but still, I think this is only worthy of a 6.5. Next up, Nico Hülkenberg. Started the sprint 11th, finished it 15th. Started the main race 11th as well, and finished 12th. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10, which is lower than Bortoleto, but you blame me, he didn't really have a good weekend overall. Although the race was not too bad in 12, it's not points. Slightly better than Bortoleto, I guess, but outshined. Now Esteban Ocon started the sprint 14th, finished it 13th, started the main race 17th, finished it 14th as well. I'm going to give him a 5.5 out of 10. It's really disappointing when you look at what Behrman can do, It's Ocon's the experienced driver here, and he's not even performing well at all. It's not like he's one position, 2 positions behind Behrman. He's constantly off the pace. I don't understand what's going on. Next up, Ollie Behrman started sprint 19th, finished at 18th. Started the main race 16th, finished 10th. Another point scored from Behrman, very well done, 7 out of 10. Honestly, I didn't watch his race too much, so I can't really comment. But it seemed like a pretty okay weekend overall. Sprint portion was a little bit disastrous, but he made it up during the race itself. Lance Stroll started the sprint 17th, finished at 16th. Started the main race 22nd, finished 15th. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. It wasn't the worst weekend. At least he finished the race for his home fans. Sprint, impressive though. Almost got out of Q1. Not much to say, honestly. And next up, his teammate Fernando Alonso. Started the sprint 15th, did not finish. Started the main race 19th, also did not finish. Unfortunate, honestly. Alonso deserves much more than this Aston Martin car, which is so unreliable, he can't even finish a race. But 1.5 out of 10. I believe that's one of the lowest scores I've given out all year. Sad. I don't want to do this to Alonso, but yeah. There's not much to really praise about. That's why. Arvid Lindblad started the sprint 9th, finished the 8th, started the main race 9th, did not finish. It was looking good, until the main race, and he couldn't finish the race. Not sure why. Did he even start the race? I think he did, but like for a few laps only. Quite disappointing overall. But still, he did score a point across this weekend, which is good for him. Liam Lawson's the next one to be rated. Started the sprint 18th, finished the 11th. Started the main race 12th, finished 7th. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Honestly, you can argue that it should have been more, considering that he finished 7th in a car that is quite good, honestly. The main race portion of it was very decent for him. And 7th place is another huge haul of points, and I believe he is, 10th, 11th, 12th in the driver championship now? Not bad, by all means. Carlos Sainz started his sprint 10th, finished it 10th. Started the main race 15th, finished it 9th, and earned himself 2 more points. 6.5 out of 10. Actually, looking back, I think I was a bit harsh on Lawson, because I think Lawson's grade should have been a lot higher than Sainz's. But at the same time, you have to consider that Sainz's, his Williams is kind of bad. So, can't really blame me. And yeah, if you're hearing a lot of water noises because I'm drinking a lot of water, I'm sick with cough. Yeah. We now move on to Albon, who started from the pit lane for the sprint, finished in 19th, started the main race in 18th and did not finish. It's a 4 out of 10. It's honestly a shame we couldn't finish the race, because look at what Sainz could do. Who knows, they might have been 9-10. But yeah, it happens. So I've got a 4 out of 10 for Albon, because not much to note. Lewis Hamilton, the first Ferrari driver to be rated, started the sprint 5th, finished it 6th, started the main race 5th as well, and finished 2nd, which is his best career finish for Ferrari. And obviously, I'm happy. Then after for Hamilton, he fought a lot with Verstappen during the race for what seemed to be the last podium position until someone crashed out, with Russell obviously, and then he inherited 2nd. Really well racing Verstappen though, I have to say. Charles Leclerc started the sprint 6th, finished it 5th, started the main race 8th, finished 4th. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. It's quite underwhelming compared to Verstappen. My friend said that he should have won, which I don't believe so, because he was stuck behind Hadra for quite a while before finally making the overtake. So yeah, I don't really have much to say. 7 out of 10. Isaac Hadjar started the sprint 8th, finished it in 21st, started the main race 7th and finished 5th. Best career finish for Red Bull, by the way. 8.5 out of 10. Hadjar, I don't think he did too bad, honestly. I just demoted him for doing what he did to Leclerc, because I think there was a little bit of dirty driving and the 10 seconds penalty was worth it. Deserved, sorry. Yeah, but they were too far in front of the rest to say anything, because like even with the 10 seconds, he was still 5th. Next up, Max Verstappen, who drove a sensational race, honestly. Started sprint 7, finished 7th. Points, yay! Started the main race 6th, finished 3rd. Obviously, I mentioned just now, he was battling with Hamilton all the way. They kept it clean non-stop. 10 out of 10. First podium for Red Bull, by the way, in this season, because obviously things have not been going his way and he's been quite unlucky this season. Kimi Antonelli is up next. He started the sprint 2nd, finished it 3rd. Started the main race 2nd, finished 1st. It's a 10 out of 10. I was considering a 9.5 for him, but I think a 10 is deserved for the race he drove. Obviously, fought a lot with Russell until Russell DNF. Honestly, I've no idea what happened to Russell yet, but we'll get to him in a bit. Yeah. Top 3 all weekend. Very decent. And once again, extends his championship lead. Call it lucky, maybe not, because they're making pass and repass. George Russell's the next driver I'll be rating. Started the sprint 1st, finished it 1st, started the main race 1st, and did not finish the main race. Okay, it sounds like a lot, but I'm still going to give him 10, because obviously he dominated the sprint portion of the race. Qualifying, he dominated as well. And in the in the main race, it looks like he was going to win the race until Antonelli overtook him, and they like fought and fought and fought, and unfortunately, he crashed. No, he didn't crash. He just could not finish. I honestly no idea what happened. It's like, well, was it a mechanical failure or what? Can somebody tell me? They are followed by Oscar Piastri, by the way. Started sprint 4th, finished it 4th. Started main race 4th and finished it 11th. 7 out of 10. Honestly, I don't blame him for 11th. And in fact, it was quite good. Because McLaren kind of messed up the strategy, went on intermediates to start on and bailed out on lap 1. So, unfortunate for him, definitely. But maybe he could have done more. And like, never entered the top 3 at all the entire race. So, a little bit of a shame there, but still. And finally, the reigning world champion Lando Norris started the sprint 3rd, finished it 2nd, started the main race in 3rd and did not finish it. I'm still going to give him a 9 out of 10, benefit of the doubt that he'll do well in the race. He did not finish because something broke, I think was a gearbox failure if I'm not wrong. And then like he also had the intermediate tires to start with, so he couldn't show much in the race. Anyways, it's still a 9. And here are the driver ratings rankings. In first, if Russell with a 10, Hamilton with a 10 comes second again, Colapinto with a 10 comes in 3rd, Verstappen and Antonelli also with a 10s in 4th and 5th. 6th goes to Norris with a 9, 8.5 for Hydra season blend himself in 7th, 8th goes to Gasly in 8 points, 9th is Leclerc 7, Piastri, Lawson and Behrman also share the 7 points in 10th, 11th and 12th, so does Leclerc in 13th with 7 as well. 6.5 is shared between Sainz and Bortoleto 14th and 15th, 16th is Hockenberg with a sole number 6 here, 17th is Ocon 5.5, 18th and 19th both scored 5 out of 10s, Perez and Stroll, Bottas and Albon 4 out of 10, 20th and 21st, and finally in dead last, unfortunately, it's Alonso 1.5 out of 10. So here's the bingo update. Not much to update because I didn't get anything today, this week. That's all for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.